Hi there, welcome to Flat Earth Philosophy. Everything's Flat Earth here. Today I just want to touch on a subject that a lot of Flat Earthers are looking into, and that is the moon having the negative image of Earth on it. Now at first I poo-pooed that idea quietly, but now that I've come to realise, and you might have seen in my previous videos, about the moon being the shadow of the sun. The negative image of the sun created via the black hole. Now, and you would have also noticed in my videos that Earth is from the hole, the place of rest. And a lot of flat earthers don't want to talk about the black hole because they think it's flipping science fiction, heliocentric ideas. Black hole, place of rest, inside the vortex. Nothing going on in the middle here. All the actions around the horizon. The sun is created there. Because there's two-way force coming up, meeting plane of inertia right there. That's where they meet, and that's basically bang, the black hole. But the action creates the voltage, the sun on the side. Sun's on the side, and then you've got the moon on this side, winding right around the whole system. You want to check out my other videos, and the moon only shows up because of the position of the sun in relation to the centre hole. That's the phasing onto the moon. But the moon we see is the negative image created from the black hole, not from the sun. The sun dissolves the moon. So, because the Earth is from the hole, place of rest, and that's creating the negative image which gives us the moon. Therefore, the image on the moon may very well be the image of the Earth from the centre of the hole. Just wanted to point that out. Another thing is, I'll be doing a video on Mikko Kaku soon. But in his video, they were talking about the constant, talking about relativity and all that, constant movement. Like a clock, you see. You can refer to this flat earth model like the clock. From there to there, it's the same time from there to there. You know, all their fancy words they use for all these cosmological, no, it's not that. What is it? What I know what they call it. Can't remember. So there you go. So there's proof that the flat earth model works, because that is the same as this. All working at a constant. They talk about going faster up here or slower here. They can't understand it. So I'm going to do that video, but I'm not prepared at this minute. So there's the constant. So it's the electromagnetic field, the toroidal field of Earth expands out south. It's a lot bigger out around here. The field's wider, bigger, but everything expands as we move out. But it's all constant from right back here. So your plane flight from there to there will be the same time as it from there to there. All your flights will work. It's the way it is. It'll just go a lot quicker. And as you elevate, this is how it works. See, with the Earth model, the further you go south, the more you get away from the north, everything expands. But it's a two-way system, because Earth's a dual system. The further you come away from the Earth, the faster you go. So you could be doing 40k down here. You get up here doing 40k. Up here doing 40k. It's the way it works. literally an elevation. Another dual system in the flat earth design. I've just done a video, I posted online. If we read the comments, how I describe it's a dual system. There are certain people that say no, it's a single system because it all boils back to one thing anyway. Well, yeah, sure. Back in creation it was a singularity, but once we enter into the physical world, it's a separation. That's why we have male and female. When you go back to creation, after you die, you become one again. You don't long for your wife, you don't go hunting for a woman. It's within you, you are male and female. Like I mentioned in the comments there. Atom is a dual system. Adam, you could virtually say atom, add him. Even the word Jesus represents two entities, because the whole story of Jesus is reunification, uniting within himself, male and female. All the religious stories talk about the male and the female, the woman this, woman that. But in all those philosophical stories, there's always a trinity. So you've got the male and the female physical beings on earth. You've got the male and the female in the celestial picture, story. And then you have the male and female unification in the spiritual story. The Jesus story. Lost myself there, but there's a trinity, okay? Just a taste on what I'll be putting up in the my Patreon page, all about the Iliad and the Odyssey. One little example, it's all going to blow your mind. They talk about the knee. They're referring to this here. It's the knee joint. That's where the sun is created. You get the negative pressure coming up off the Arctic. The sun is up there. You have the field coming off from here, the EMF, over to here. It creates the knee, and the sun is created right there at the joint. It's all explained in the Iliad, the Odyssey. Something else while you're here. This is mentioned in the Odyssey. This is all mentioned in the Odyssey. Where have you seen patterns like that? In the Americas? Now, where did they come up with that pattern? Well, that's all described in the Odyssey. That's all sitting in there. Describes in full detail what's going on in these gaps. You'll find in some philosophical stories they refer to the word fat. Fat, replace fat with gap. Well, you probably wouldn't understand that either, but anyway, that's what it is. And we've also seen alchemy pictures like this. There's a negative, a positive above. That's the neutral. That's the earth. So, if you really want to delve into flat earth and have it all broken down in a philosophical way, quite a mind-blowing, divine way, actually, I'll be breaking it all down on my Patreon site. So if you want to help me out, donate to the cause, there you go. You get to find out all about flat earth, way more than anybody on this earth can explain to you. There's only one system. I'm going to explain it fully. I've even had a question by somebody. I told them this is the ring magnet. They came back with a good question. Is the ring magnet radially magnetized or actual rate magnetized? You'll learn all about that sooner or later. Sooner than later, I hope. It's something else no one's really clicked onto. A lot of things physics haven't clicked onto. You're going to be blown away when I break it all down. blown myself away. That shouldn't be there. I don't know how that got there. Maybe I was meant to write Earth doesn't wobble. That might have been part of this Nico Kaku video coming up or something. So that's all I basically wanted to highlight. Oh, and the fact, previous video I mentioned, Earth isn't the negative. It's the moving fresh water below Earth that creates the negative. Earth itself is the neutral. It's the flow of water. It's the flow of water. So while I'm here, I'll expand on that, shall I? Even the Great Pyramid in Giza, there's the pyramid. What's it built on? A plinth. And this all goes back to religion. It's all described in religion. There's flowing water in here. Goes up in here. And then you've got the positive atmosphere down into here. And this is all about quartz, piezoelectric effects, all that sort of stuff. And this is what Tesla's on about too. His Wade Clifford Tower, whatever it was called. This is basically this tower here. Well, there's the ground. He had this massive circular metal chunk up here. This is supposed to be wood because it's insulating between the floor, the ground, and the atmosphere, which is positive. But he had flipping steel rods going right down very deep, and there was water down there. There's the negative. You connect that with that, you've got some sort of power supply going on. Right down in there, right down in the water. This pyramid's all about the quartz, the piezoelectric, the conductivity of quartz, and the red rose granite. They probably use rose granite down here instead of, or maybe they once upon a time had copper, I don't know. Rose granite somehow connecting down to the water here, or the rose granite certainly created the resonance within inside the pyramid. I've been in there and I sat there. There's only about 4 people in the chamber, and I closed my eyes and went Om, and I had to quickly open my eyes thinking there's like 1,000 people doing Om at the same time. And then I did the same in the sarcophagus. Same thing, blew me away. The resonant, the sound is amplified. It's awesome. But this, the plinth, even this plinth thing here, it's in the zodiac. That's the ultimate design in this zodiac. Getting this plinth shape thing going on with your signs. And you'll find the plinth is mentioned a lot in the Egyptian gods and goddesses. The plinth they talk about, to draw someone standing on a plinth, because it's all about the celestial movements, the body, where the stars were at the time, to create the god. The gods. This is what all the ceremonies are all about. We've been told about in Egypt. You know, they're putting it down to some sort of physical life they had there. Maybe it was once, I don't know, but it's all been left for us. It's a code, message. We're trying to figure it out. I've figured it all out. No one's come to me to ask me anything, but I've figured it all out. So it's all philosophy, religion, astrophysics, astrology, astronomy, It's all the same thing. And you know, all the Hermeticas and all that, it's all connected. It's all one big picture. No one's put it all together. Even all the religions, I mean, all the religions, put them all together, all the truth is there. Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity. I haven't read the Quran yet, but got plenty of other stuff to read. Yeah, so there you go. Flat Earth. It's flat Earth for sure. So you can't debunk any of my information. Just try it. People come on my site and start asking all these stupid, simple, basic questions that have been going around for hundreds of years and they've been answered 1,000,000 times. You think I'm going to go there and answer all these simple questions that I've already talked about 12 times before? I don't waste my time. They should be coming to us now, trying to prove us wrong. They can't. Yep. No, just wait till you see my information on the Patreon. I'm not releasing anything till I get the numbers up, but you'll all be blown away. Okay, what do I call this video? Well, I'll start off with just the moon shadow, eh? No? I don't know, figure that one out later. Okay, thanks for watching. Thumbs up, don't forget to share. Cheers.